Alright, first off, I want to give a disclaimer. The commentary I recorded for this video was actually from my webcam because I accidentally forgot to change it to my headset, so I actually deleted the commentary from the webcam. So this video is just going to involve post-commentary, so it's not going to involve commentary from me playing the game, it's going to involve me watching myself play the game, if that makes sense. So just want to throw that out there. I apologize, I didn't feel like re-recording, so let's get on with it. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's something. I don't know. Anyways, hey gamers and non-gamers alike, this is Chrome commentating right now, and welcome to this first episode of Veteran. In this episode of Veteran, I chose to do Super Mario Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine was actually my first 3D Mario platformer. Before that, the only Mario game I really had was Mario Party 4. I mean, I probably had other Mario games too, but other than that, I mean, that's different, but still, this is technically the first Mario game I remember buying, actually. So, oh my god. Succulent seafood. I remember I could never really get into this game until I played Super Mario Galaxy, and then I went back and played this game, and I could actually get into it, probably because I feel like things get more popular after they die, so like, after the GameCube got discontinued and stuff, you know, I actually got into this game. Oh my god, look at those scan lines. And I'm actually quite familiar with this game, so I mean, it's not really gonna show too much. Also, Toadsworth is totally in a tank in that that thought bubble right there. Welcome to Isle Delfino. It's literally a dolphin. After all, the GameCube was codenamed Dolphin. Alright, take it away, Mario.
Super Mario Sunshine!
Woohoo! That being said, also I have no memory card in here, and I'm just gonna turn the rumble off, turn subtitles on, or else some people might get mad at me about not paying subtitles. I don't think people really care too much, so let's just choose File A. There's like a little bit of something there. There's graffiti on the airstrip. Jeez. That screeching halt, though. Jeez. I mean, that screeching halt on the plane must be scary. I mean, it's already scary in a car, but like, I think on a plane it would be worse. Also, it's spouting out smoke for some reason. It's moving! No, boys, don't touch that stuff. I play this game too much, I think. Features like what?
I am most concerned with the well-being of the princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
Well, if he just stares at you, he's like, and then his face looks kind of weird. Alright, so during the gameplay of this, the gameplay of this is similar to Super Mario 64. You still have your standard jumping, your standard moving around, your belly flop. I will say they did take out some things, like you can't long jump anymore, but they did add a spin jump attack like that. So, if you played Super Mario 64, you might jump into this pretty easily, so just throwing that out there. We have this goop here, so we can't really deal with that right now, so let's actually get into the main gimmick of this game. Must be weird standing on his handles like that.
Power up complete. Thank you for
Mario's mouth, though. At least it's not as bad as Smash 4, jeez. Also, look on the bottom left.
Scanning and classifying subject data. Subject
Those references, yo. I am Flood, a flash, the good times are open dowsing device. I hope to be of assistance. I just noticed that last second Mario was like, mm-hmm.
Proceeding with user instruction.
Use the R button to shoot water from my tank. I used to be able to do an accurate Flood impression, but now I can't do it anymore.
Press the R button all the way down.
Also, those water effects,
You can then
those really show off the GameCube's capabilities. It's also probably one of the reasons why this game runs at 30 frames per second as opposed to 60 frames per second, because Nintendo usually aims for 60 frames per second in their games unless they aim for graphics, which they only really do for Zelda games.
If this tank is empty, no water can be sprayed.
That's a weird sound effect.
To refill tank,
As well as that.
of water and press the R button.
Those water effects, though, I know there are other water effects, and I know there are better water effects in other GameCube games, but this is actually pretty good for what the GameCube can handle. I mean, I know Mario Party 4 also had pretty good water effects. So now that we have Flood, we can basically do stuff with him. We can spray him. We can spray water out of him by holding the R button. We can go over here. Do much. There's not much stuff we can do. So what you want to do is go over to this goop and spray it. Basically, this is the main gimmick of Super Mario Sunshine using Flood. Then you go over to these little M's and practice your Flood usage by holding R, and you can also get a coin for this if you wanted to. But what's more important is this blob over here, in the middle of this airstrip, and you can also... I did a little spin attack there, nice. It looked like I got really affected there. Spray it more, and we unleash this piranha plant covered in the goop. Yeah, that's piranha plant. It also looks like Pac-Man if you really look at it closely. You have to spray this a total of 3 times for it to go away. And then you can just go in the middle. You don't have to do this. That's it for fun. Also, that lump in the ground looks really weird. Also, that guy rose from the ground. Hey! It's a star thing! Look at that bee! Gee, I wonder. You can watch this guy if you want, and then if you walk up to him, then he'll say something. You can actually talk to people. Whoa, I really thought I was a goner. Hey, hang on, it's you. This whole mess is your fault. Wait, whoa, don't accuse me like that. Jeez. Wow, Shine Sprite. Yeah, that thing is actually called a Shine Sprite, so why don't we go collect it? There are about 120 of them in total in the game. Also, I love how Mario turned sideways there for a sec. Like earlier? Yeah. Can save, it doesn't matter.
Quite an unusual device. Is it some sort of pump?
And then just talks to you. Oh no, it's the Popo. It's like GTA Delfino edition, I don't know. Oh, Mario got thrown on the slammer. I always thought he was holding a ladder there. I'm like, why is he doing that?
Court is now in session.
As you are no doubt aware, someone has been senselessly hurting Virile Delfino using some paint-like substance that looks like a pokey.
Charged with polluting our beautiful home, and yes, endangering our very way of life.
X marks the spot.
Indeed, how can one not be aware of what is going on?
Though this daytime in Delfino Plaza, our poor residents tremble before a veil of darkness. Expert Shine scholars have determined that this darkness has risen because all of our guardians, the Shine Sprite, have all vanished from their gathering spot at the Shine Gate. That spot right there below the eyes looks like a mouth. I always pictured it as a mouth, I don't know why.
Graffiti is to blame.
You hold the sketch of the perpetrator based on an eyewitness descriptions. Oh, he's standing now. Like, what is that? Is he on a balcony? Oh, hey, my game froze. Okay, so here's the part where I try to get the game to work, although it took a long time. I eventually cleaned it. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this here. Yeah. I'm not gonna cut this out. Why would I? No, I'm joking. I'll do it eventually. Don't worry.
Mario!
Murray!
Overruled. I judge the defendant guilty.
Hey, it works!
I hereby
That's good.
order the defendant to clean this
Now we can continue the game.
until I'll
I just washed it in the sink and then clean it with a towel and then it works again.
Mario shall not be
That was
allowed
good.
to leave.
Court adjourned! Court adjourned! It's hard to do a female voice when you're older. It's very quite a predicament, Mario.
Data analysis verifies that the island's inhabitants
Also, that's kind of weird how F.L.U.D has a little spike behind him.
but the pollution
I don't think that's actually supposed to be
is not the
Spike.
main problem. Mario, you witnessed this object at the airstrip, correct?
It is a shine sprite. Shine sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino.
They used to gather in great numbers.
Look at that
at the
polygonal
shine
shape the shine sprites are
gate.
making.
The incident has polluted the island and most of the shine sprites have fled. There is no longer any power to support the peaceful
Aww.
lifestyle of the islanders. It
Still
is
looks like a mouth.
pitiable. The only way to ensure the return of the shine sprites is to keep the island from becoming any dirtier. The perpetrator is likely at work even
As we speak. And you, Mario, are being treated as a criminal. Also, I know the thing on the left's supposed to be a bed, but it never looked like a bed to me when I was younger, and I thought the yellow thing was supposed to be a sponge. I was like, is that a bath? Is Mario gonna wash himself? Go straight that way, pal. Nice, pal. Your first job is to get rid of all that ugliness.
And remember, we'll be watching you, pal. We'll know if you start slacking off.
I know some people criticize the voice acting in this game. With that being said, welcome to Delfino Plaza, the main hub world of this game. So you will be coming here a whole lot. This is how you get to other levels. You know, this is basically the main area, and it's basically a square, I'd say. It also has a little river in the middle, like Venice or something. I don't know. There's a little boat there, and yeah, it's pretty. I would say it's somewhat self-explanatory. You also have these barrels that you can pick up and then throw. It causes cool water effects. So, the Delfino Plaza is pretty well known. Plus, you can also see other levels like that. We might get into that later. Although I'm not doing a Let's Play of this, so I can't really show it off, I'd say. Also, the thing at the bottom, the little black blur that just went away, that's basically for the DEBS. I forget what it stands for, but basically, it's basically kind of like a news report. It basically tells you what's going on right now in Delfino Plaza, and it's kind of more of a side thing. I don't think you need it that much. It's just there. I know I never really used it, so. So, let's just spray that little blob, and also that toad is seriously dirty. It's in the piranha plant! Yeah, this is a frequent gimmick in this game. You often have to encounter against piranha plants, and you have to spray their mouths. No, this only happens more often in like the earlier in the game. Later on in the game, it doesn't really do this. Well, I got the power of science. It's like osmosis or something. That thing's forming. I don't really know my science if I'm calling it osmosis. I guess.
On the statue's head.
Oh god, demonic guys. Mario? You also left blood behind. Okay, did you really think that was blood? Nah. It's like an M on the ground with paint, basically. It's basically... as you can tell, the person who we have to chase is Shadow Mario. His signature logo in this game is an M with 2 dots above it. Ow, not fair, completely unfair. You shouldn't be able to use tools like that. Also, Peach is like, she looks like she's trying to like grasp the whole situation, and also like, I don't know if hallucinate's the right word, but like she looks like she's hyperventilating or something. Is that the right word? I guess. I don't know. So you want to chase Shadow Mario, and this is actually Shadow Mario's debut. I'd like to point out. So yeah, Shadow Mario's debut game, Super Mario Sunshine. You want to chase him. You can't spray him right now because apparently you can't. I have no answer for that. He'll leave an M on the statue. And what you have to do next is F.L.U.D. will tell you to spray it. And then with the power of osmosis, I guess, then you can actually dissolve and move into this M. Science! Road to the big windmill. Yeah, so... Welcome to Bianco Hills! So, this is basically the introduction of going to levels. The way you go into levels is that you go through the M's to start off with. You go into other levels in different ways later on, but like once you enter through the level, you have a choice of missions you have to do. So like for example, mission 1, you have like a total of 8 missions. They're called episodes, and basically these episodes involve you getting one shine sprite corresponding to the name of the mission, essentially. Or the episode, rather. And unlike Super Mario 64, you can't get any shine on any mission ever. You have to do it corresponding to the episode's names. This element was later on carried to Super Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2, respectively. So, see, we found another one of these blobs, which right now shoots these little balls. They look like little chocolate truffle balls or something you'd find in like chocolate shops. We managed. Also, F.L.U.D's still pumping. Did you see that? Let's look on the right. I'm assuming this early gameplay element is for learning how to spray properly or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure why it's incorporated so much in the early hour of the game. Is it an early hour, or at least earlier? Basically. There we go, we have another shine sprite. So Mario is covered in paint. Don't You can actually get harmed by the paint if you stay in there too long, so... We got our first shine in the first level. Alright, DBES alert. Isle Delfino police are... Okay, let's just go back in. Alright, down PD Piranha. This is also PD Piranha's debut along with Shadow Mario. And he's just chillaxing up there, like a boss or something, thinking he's on top of the world. Let's be honest, we all want to be on top of the world, don't we? I wouldn't be surprised if everyone said no. Just that one guy said no. They'd be like, I don't want to be on top of the world. It sucks. Anyways, there's something I would show off here in this footage. If you go over there, to where I'm going, you will see a fail. Yeah, that's totally what I meant to show off. No, what I meant to show off was this blue coin. These things are annoying to get. There are about 30 in each level, and they are annoying to get. They are annoying to get. They are a pain in the butt to get. They are annoying to get. They are annoying to get. Anyone who's played Super Mario Sunshine will know that blue coins are the bane of their existences. Like, they are annoying to get. I said it enough times and I will say it again. Okay, I just had to get that off my chest. Thing is, these blue coins are all over the place, and it's hard to actually remember where all of them are, and some of them are mission specific, so that's why they're being to get, and no one likes them, let's be honest. But you do need them for something for something later on, so you do need to get them if you want to get 100%, but no one likes them. Oh no, the bridge is broken. Whatever shall we do? Do that. Answer to all our problems that involve gaps. Not that gap. So these balls would fall down on us, and plus there'd be more balls, and I managed to stomp on one. Good job, me. I actually never managed to get hit by any of these. Whoa, that was actually a close call. Also, there's a little piranha plant that came out. These vines look very colorful. Actually, I'll just show this off. Getting that spraying M's like this will help you get blue coins. So yeah, that's one way to get blue coins, spraying stuff. Or more specifically M's and stuff. I mean, I'm not really gonna get into much about it because I mean, like, this is not a serious gameplay video. It's not a let's play, so I don't have to worry about that. Anyways, we get to encounter Petey. And the floor's breaking, and then I love how Petey just stares up. He's like, "Oh, we're falling down, 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 down." Alright, welcome to the first boss fight with Petey Piranha. How this boss fight works is that you have to wait for him to move. You can't move along with him, or else he'll know what you're doing. And then once he moves away from you, he opens his mouth and prepare to regurgitate, and that gives you the opportunity to spray his mouth. And then his belly button will be showing, and you have to ground pound his belly button as that arrow indicates. You have to repeat this about a total of 3 times. He looked like he was like fanning himself. I'm pretty sure he was like, was he like, why would he be slapping his face? Is he like trying to gain focus? I'm not gonna argue. Second time, and it must be painful to ground pound his like belly and have him like spit out water like that. Well, preferably it'd be better to do that than spit out or regurgitate paint. Like regurgitate paint, really? That must be painful. I feel bad for Petey. I mean, Shadow Mario Puster like shoved loads of paint into him. It'd be like, here, vomit this on Mario. I can just imagine that. After it's done, he turns into chocolate strawberry goodness and melts away. And evaporates. And also looks like Mario's trying to. He looks like he excavated that shine sprite. Like honestly. Also, I was trying to trick shot this. I was like, I got to trick shot this, but it took me a while. I got it eventually. Oh hey, another area. Ugh. Yeah, this is a common element. You'll be introduced to new areas with things like that. Well, I mean, early on in the game, later on in the game, you have to do it in different ways. So, yeah. This only applies like 2 more times. Yeah, 2 more times. So you don't have to do this too often, which is good. Because it is kind of repetitive, even though it is easy. So, do the ordinary, spray his mouth 3 times. I got hit. Also, you spray his mouth while it's closed, he just kind of like shrugs it off. Like, bleh. Oh, even though it took it out 3 times, he came back. Then R, he goes, stand while you squirt water. Yeah, we got that. We had to spray him 3 more times. I remember when I like first played this, I sprayed him 3 times, and I was like, why is he not dead yet? And for some reason, I remember just taking him out only 3 times. And I was like, how come it's taking me longer? I'm pretty sure it always takes 6 hits, so I'm pretty sure I'm remembering wrong. Oh, those 2 poor enemies, you're trying to hurt me. Alright, so that's access to the next level, but I think we're gonna end things off here, so... This has been my first episode of Veteran. It's been good, you know, I chose a game that I was pretty familiar with, and I'm pretty happy about it. So, with that being said, this has been Chrome, logging off.